and welcome to Ciao Bella Leadership. Heather here, and another beautiful day. I'm going to do just a standard reading for this evening, read what energy is going on, what's happening out there, but also wanted to just throw some food for thought. I'm kicking around an idea of an enhanced Reiki healing experience for people that live local. Maybe they can come in for a 5-hour healing experience retreat where an hour of Reiki healing, an hour of talent development coaching, leadership coaching from myself, and then 3 hours of pool time. Be able to use some of the amenities here in my building while they're right here in the heart of downtown Kansas City. So I'm thinking of a few options of what that might look like. That's one option. Others may want to learn tarot or just get a reading on their personal energy. That could be shuffled in as an option. But I'm giving some thought to that for anyone that is local and wants to experience energy healing and life coaching and what that's like. It's pretty amazing. So, all right, let's see what Spirit has to say. Picking a journey. With God's truth. Look at that. And I have been calling this my it's something that'll come out in my branding. I'm calling it my curtain call moment with God. And that's kind of what I did when I went on this journey of self-love. It was like me and God, and that was it. Examine my life from the lens of myself and God, and leave the rest where it was, and took this year to kind of process life that way, looking back at every memory I could possibly imagine from the time I was a toddler to an adult. So beautiful cards. Yeah, and it takes you through this journey of understanding your connection to other humans in your life, no matter what the relationship is to the human, whether it's partner or a sibling or parent or whatever, right? And then it talks about what you start learning, what toxic things happened within that relationship that made it feel like betrayal and like we weren't celebrating, we were fighting. And as you're going through this journey of getting to know yourself from yours and God's eyes only, and discovering that truth and how you bumped up against other people and what the pitfall was and what caused it. It gives you this beautiful wisdom. You know, he's just hanging there from the tree, and suddenly he sees a whole new perspective of things, and you see the cycle more clearly, and you see an innocence in it, really. But you've now mastered your truth and your belief by doing this replay and going on this journey of discovering your actions throughout life. And as you do that, it creates a great amount of sadness for a while, because even though we see the innocence in the mistakes that we make, it's really hard to dust ourselves off and say it's okay, that wasn't our intent, and the ripple that happened because of your turn or your choice or your decision was probably meant to be all along. And once we can accept that, knowing, the core knowing in your gut that yes, had you known, you may have acted differently, right? But we make our choices in the moment based on the information that we know, nothing more. Then we have to walk away from things that don't serve us any longer. Once we see a new perspective or a new way, a new belief that we can adapt, we can create a justice in our life and put ourselves back in the driver's seat, where we feel like life has potential again. And we have something to say that could help others set down heavy burdens and sail away to calmer waters, where things just happen for them because it's wish fulfillment, and that's what you've always wanted. You have to make way for what you've always been passionate about, what you've been working towards all these years. You have to master the fact that it is here, knocking on your door, from the investments that you made and the choices and the things that you did, for being the nice human that you were, and all the compliments that you've given people, and all of the pay it forwards that you've done, and all of those things. They're here now. They've paid off, and you are in possession. So stand tall in knowing that your actions got you here. Good things. Stop fussing and worrying over the little hiccups. It takes the little hiccups and the other ripples. Those band-aids have to be pulled off too, in order to make way for new skin. And that is, everything that peels away gets new skin, not just, it's the whole journey. Yeah. Everything gets this fresh new start. You just put to sleep the shadows and the memories of the past. You've reviewed them. You've assessed how you showed up in those moments, and you've determined where you want to be better and stronger. You've polished your presence in every way. So rebirth is amazing. because it can be exactly what you've always wanted, with equal give and take, with a man that is passionate about you and loves you, sees you as a star, and they too are a star. You know, it's like a yeah, there you are, the heaven on earth divine couple, where they were meant to collide in this lifetime. It was always part of the plan with the universe. And the cell memory, yeah, there you are. The divine couple. The divine couple, it doesn't come without challenges. We have to master all of life's lessons to achieve divine partnership. So we accept our lessons. We pray, heal, and grow. And stand in our power. Polishing our presence. This is all about strategy. So, polishing our presence and our daily practices and our work ethic. Working on healing the heart. And making room for the transformation. Accepting balance in your life. It's always been coming. You've been doing the work. Constantly loving. Openly giving as the empress that you are, balanced and loving, even when others can't see it or you can't see it. I'm actually getting now, more than anything, this is more of a, yeah, you can't see your own gift in how much you love. That sometimes you lose sight of how giving you are to family. And you worry about the stability. This is like an emotional offer. Yeah. So this is you wanting to still make emotional offers to people in your past while still holding strong and confident in who you are, in your intentions, and that you never intended to harm. Although that's really difficult for some people to see, They haven't had the same life experiences, nor can they possibly understand the strength that it took. To look at my life and evaluate everything I've ever done and figure out why I was the one out in the cold and suffering. And then I remembered that I had put myself there because I was creating a better family structure, and that it takes time to build that from scratch, starting over. You've got to think back to the beginning stages before having children, right? You know, I was starting over from scratch. And feeling very rejected by a lot of my family and what I was wanting to build. I felt very judged. And of course I shared my beliefs and opinions and a lot about my emotional stability. And I went on a journey to figure out how to give love better, where it's more rewarding and less painful. Wow, Spirit, beautiful reading. Thank you. Please leave some comments in the comment section if you can think of what you'd like to see in these mini healing retreat day getaways. I imagine moms signing up for them, like a spacation type thing, but it doesn't have to be just for a woman. It can be for a man or a woman. I would just love to hear in comments the types of services that you would like available in, say, a 5-hour window. If 2 hours was for healing and your growth, your leadership growth, and 3 hours was for rest, relaxation, and reflection on the healing and discussion. I think that would be a really good chunk of time. And I'm playing around with the cost for that right now, and some specials I may be able to offer on it. But I would love to hear feedback on the types of services you'd like to see in that 5-hour chunk of time. All right. Peace, love, happiness. Heather here. Take care. Let's see if I can get this button to work. Oh, goodness.